Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Inner Empress and you are here at Inner Empress Readings. So for those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, so happy to see you here again. This reading today, I want to look into what is your relationship with money? So pretty much what is the energy of money and of physical abundance around you, and how can you improve that? So you will have two piles to choose from, and I also will have an extended with this reading that will talk about different ways of manifesting should you be interested. But please feel free when the pictures come up for the two piles to pause them if you need to, take a moment, see which one resonates for you, and then you'll find the timestamp for that particular pile in the description below. So let's begin. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile one, thank you for joining me. We are going to look into in this reading your current energy and relationship to money. And so I thought it would be very fitting to use these cards. And this is considered cardomancy, which is pretty much when you use playing cards instead of tarot cards. So let's jump in. All right, so great angels, please tell me, those who chose pile one, what is their current energy when it comes to money? What is their current energy? Okay, so I'm seeing the color green. What is their current energy, those who chose pile one? Okay. I saw something with a starfish for some reason. Great angels. What is the current energy of those who chose pile one to money? I'm hearing money bags. I believe it's that song by Cardi B. Let me see. What is number one's relationship with money? Show me the relationship. Actually, I want to pull that with a different deck. Great angels, what is pile one's relationship with money? Their current relationship. I just heard called out, so I don't know if somebody feels like this reading is calling them out or will. Exposing them. Pile one's relationship with money. I'm hearing fancy. Okay, so your current energy when it comes to money. We have the Four of Cups. And I do want to pause real quick before I turn over any other cards. I read cardomancy differently than others might. So my relationship with my decks, I have it to where diamonds are fire wands to me and pentacles are actually clubs. So I just wanted to put that out there. I know some people read them differently. Most people do, but that's how I read them. So we have the Four of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. Then we have the Joker. Wow, okay. So this gives to me an energy of longing. The Four of Cups is usually a card of like dissatisfaction. And so I feel like either dissatisfaction or missed opportunity. Some of you feel possibly like you missed out on cashing in on something, taking some type of job offer, accepting some type of money. I just heard something about, I don't know, there was a feeling about an offer and it was like I should have took it when he offered it. But there's something like that that's coming through. I feel like with the Joker, some of you feel foolish about a past action that you had when it came to money. Now, that could be the fact that you lent money to someone and they did not pay it back, and perhaps you truly did not have that money securely to be lending at that time. So there's an energy like that coming through for someone. But overall, I'm feeling as though this pile, your energy is that you want to attract it. And I'm also feeling for this pile, it's not so much about just wanting money. Of course we all want to attract money, but something with you attracting it is like a game changer, a level up. It's like you, I don't know, I kind of get a sense of like you wanting to be around a certain group of people. So maybe you're trying to manifest being around people who have more money, who are financially literate, who are investing or own property or, started businesses. There's something about you trying to be in an environment with people who also have, and especially for those who I may be talking to, that you might be the person that people come to like borrow money a lot. I can understand why you want to be around people who have their own, so you don't feel as though like you're the bank, or even feel in a sense as if you're being depleted and you can't learn in a sense from these individuals. So I get that. I feel like the energy here is one of hopefulness. I did hear fancy, like, there was a vibe coming through with that. So I do feel like those here, you might have, what do they say? A more expensive taste when it comes to money, when it comes to items and things like that. Is there anything else, Great Spirit? Anything else? The Nine of Cups. Yes, wish fulfillment. So your energy, like I said, there's a lot of hoping, a lot of wishing. It could be, like I said, with this Three of Cups here, there's something about where you place your money. Like your energy is like I said, you want to be around those who are making wise financial choices, who have money, who look like they have money, who are doing, I'm hearing going where you want to go, which is a smart thing. Let's see, anything else? Two came out. Wow. The Ace of Cups, lots of cups, lots of cups. So this is very emotional. This means a lot. And then we have the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, this means a lot. Like this is a dream for some of you. Either generational wealth or, being self-made or something like that. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, please. Yes, Six of Wands. Wow. Tell me more about the Joker. Oh my God. The other Joker. Whew. Okay, so what I'm picking up on is that those of you in this particular pile, you are very, like the energy that you have when it comes to money, comes to attracting it, is you are trying to attract it. You are trying to figure out a plan. You're trying to work on it. You're trying to, like, you have dreams. You have dreams. You have things that you want to use this for, or there's certain dreams of you're like, if I get this role, if I get this, this client, this opportunity that's going to bring in more. Like these, I feel like this is hustler spirit in a sense. With the Joker coming out though, I feel like, and they're both coming out reversed. I feel like, however, even though you aspire to bring this money towards you, there's something in your energy that it's like a fumble. It's almost like you fumbling the bag. And this could be because of insecurity. It could be because of just, natural ignorance. Like maybe you don't know the steps or what to do, or when you did get some type of money, how to properly handle it. Because for some of you, I get a sense of like I said, lost the bag, fumbled the bag. And so you may have had a great opportunity. You may have had, some type of money investor or something like that, and then something fell through, or someone needed it, or or you needed it, hard times. So there's something like that coming up. What else? Some of you here are living beyond your means. And once again, that goes back to, and this is not a judgment zone. I just want to put that out there. I'm not judging it any type of way. But I am seeing that some of you have expensive taste. You have bad and bougie needs. And maybe the pocket isn't always reflecting that. and I definitely can get a sense of frustration. But I do feel like this is a hustling pile to where you're like, I'm gonna figure out a way. Many of you here may have multiple streams of income or are considering, plotting, planning for multiple streams of income. Now, for someone specific, that might be through a relationship, sugar mama, sugar daddy type of situation, OnlyFans or something of that nature. Like I said, there's no judgment here. As long as everybody is consenting and grown, that's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I see that this is a pile of, I want to say entrepreneurs, but I also feel like dreamers. Like you have a lot of dreams. The biggest problem I'm picking up though is that because you have a lot of dreams, there is kind of like a confusion, a blockage of like, where do I make the most impact? Where should I make moves? Where should I put my time and energy? Because there also is a feeling here of being a little spread out. Pile one, like kind of being a bit all over, so not really being able to tend to one specific thing and make it grow. Like you need to focus on maybe one or two things, make those things grow, get that ball rolling, and then start to expand and diversify from there. So that's what's coming through with that. Now let's look at your relationship. This is the energy. And the thing is, in the extended reading, should you join me over there, I'm going to look at what money wants to say to you, what the energy of money wants you to know in relation to it. I'm going to look into the best ways to raise your vibration and possibly the best way for you to be going about manifesting more money. And I'm also going to look into the near future of how your money situation will most likely turn out, along with guidance from the universe. But I want to see right now, what is your relationship at current with money? So we have, okay, 20. I think this is like public, the park. Ooh, okay, yeah. 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 Some of you are too public with your money. Could be that you're showing it too much. Could be that you're sharing it too much. There's a jealous energy that is around you when it comes to your relationship with money, and it could be that either you are exhibiting jealousy when it comes to others, or the fact that you have people around you who are jealous. Now, also with this, I'm getting a sense of, like I said, where you might like to invest your money into more expensive trips, travels, houses. Like for you, I'm getting something with the look. The appearance of it is very important. To look like money. You like to look like money. There's nothing wrong with that. However, there's something with like you being on display that is attracting the snakes to you. And I definitely mentioned over here that you may have people who are constantly trying to borrow, constantly trying to ask for it, or, there's something like that that's coming through. I also get here that you have not always been giving, as in, someone telling you proper advice when it comes to money. There's a sense here of like, either people deliberately not sharing information with you or giving you just false information. Either because they themselves don't know better and they're trying to act like they do, like, false mentors or things like that, advisors, or they just didn't want to give you the proper information. So your relationship with money this could use some improvement. Let's clarify a little more. Can I get a little more information, please, Great Spirit, about Pile 1's relationship with money currently? Yeah, wow. This is 11 in reverse. I don't want to read reversals. This card usually has to do with justice. Some of you might actually be paying back fines. You might have some tickets, certain things that are like literally sucking the money out of your pocket. You might have rent or something like that that is too much, in a sense, like more than you can comfortably afford. There's something like that that's coming through. And I feel like the universe is talking to you about your relationship with money is not realistic right now. You know, you are living in a sense as if you have the money, but because you are doing that, and there's one thing to live in the energy of it versus to actually be spending. So quite a few of you could have a lot of debt, you know, whether that's student loans and everything. And once again, no judgment. You got to do what you got to do, get that education, whatever the case is. But some of you outside of that could be like credit cards, you know, what are those things, the afterpays and things like that. There is, I don't want to say an addiction. For some, it is like a shopping addiction, a spending addiction. Some of you, I feel like you also are very determined to show people, show your family, like, look, I can do it. I can make it. You know, like, look at me. And that could stem from something that was said to you, something that you experienced that was hurtful, something from your childhood, perhaps growing up and just not having it. But there's something here where the universe is saying you really need to evaluate the image that you are portraying, because the realism of it is that you are not there. And the actions you're taking are not building you towards that spot. It's actually keeping you stuck. So some of you, something with court fees could be coming through. So I just want you to pay attention to that, okay? And if this is not resonating with you, this perhaps is not your pile, okay? All right, is there anything else that the universe wants you to know in regards to your relationship currently with money? Relationship currently. Some of you, if you do have it and you are more showy with it, you are attracting, like I said, snakes. You're attracting people who are jealous and they want to feed off of your money, feed off of the image of being around you. Be careful. Letter. I see that your relationship with money, though, many of you have been working on establishing a better relationship with it. This letter is talking to me about some of you might have gotten some type of loan forgiveness, might have received a promotion for something. Like, it's some type of message that's coming in, and it's a positive energy to me, especially with it being clarified by the 6 and also the fish right here with 34. This is talking to me about some of you, there's been a breakthrough. You either got approved for something, you know, you had an aha moment with an idea, you bumped into someone who had great advice or was able to help you with that advice. Like, there is a change. I feel like right now there is a change in regards to how you are dealing with money, approaching it, handling it. And with 34, many of you are learning to be content with what you have while you're working towards what it is that you want to achieve. So I love to see that. With this 34 also, I feel like many of you are aware of, like I said with this snake, you are aware of this, and you are aware of what I was talking about with your relationship to money. So you've been changing that. You have been literally putting yourself around other individuals who are like-minded, who do have good advice. And so you might had to learn, trial by fire. You might had to, and let me pause, because even saying that is bringing me back to what I was talking about with something possibly with court. Some of you, there might be a breakthrough with a court case. You might be awarded some money, or you're finally getting to the end of something that you had to pay off, something that, you know, required you to spend money. So I just feel like this is nice. Your relationship with money is improving. It is improving, and I love to see that. I'm going to pull a card of guidance real quick. And like I said, if you would like to join me in the extended to just kind of look at a little further into things, you can definitely do that. But you also don't have to. Let's see, we can go with this one. I actually want to do the surrender deck for you. So let's do that. Provide to pile 1, please, in regards to their relationship and energy with money. Spirit. All right, so we have surrender defensiveness. Wow. So it says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Some of you, especially if you are having some type of conflict with someone else in regards to money, if you owe them money, if let's say like, you know, the court or work, or like if there's something like that, I feel like the universe is telling you that there is a better way to communicate about this versus perhaps the way that it's being done. Now, if you are dealing with someone, I'm sorry, the camera cut, there was a disturbance coming back, but I feel like compromise is important here. There is a way in which you might be approaching certain relationships, certain conversations about money, where the universe is saying to, you can express your point, but just perhaps in a different way. And so something like that is very important, especially if, I just want to say, especially if for those of you who are perhaps living a little bit more above your means, if people are trying to give advice, and I understand that could definitely be frustrating, especially depending on who it's coming from. You don't want to hear it, but it might be important to pause and really sift through that advice and see if, you know, it's coming from a good place or if it is coming from one of those snakes. We have ask your angels. Okay, so for some of you, like, this is hitting me two different ways. Some of you might literally have because I'm hearing like nicknames, so I don't know if there's someone in your life you consider to be an angel, or you nickname them an angel. I don't know, like, oh, you're an angel, something like that, someone you really trust. But you may need to seek out help, seek out assistance, you know, guidance, and just some type of aid. That's what's coming through, some type of aid. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's what's really hitting me. I feel like for those of you who chose this pile, you have been trying to find the answers on your own. And maybe you've been looking at YouTube videos. Maybe you've been talking to certain people or whatever the case is, and it just hasn't been working. But the universe is saying you don't necessarily have to give up. It's about redirecting and really listening to your intuition when something doesn't feel right or someone doesn't feel right. And for others of you, talk to the universe, talk to your angels. Listen, I heard guidance, but it gave me a feeling of some of you have already been receiving guidance, but you might not have listened to it. And I'm picking up a feeling of regret, kind of that energy I picked up here before, where I said a decision might have been made, something that kind of fumbled the bag. You know, talk to your angels, talk to your guides, and really start trusting your intuition about people and places and situations. Ooh, when I just said places, somebody may have bought a house that you realize was not the best choice for you. So there's something like that that's coming through, something material that you thought would have been a good investment, and then it turned out it wasn't. Not the right time, okay? And then we have surrender your addictions. Let me pause. This is important because remember I said some of you, there might be like a shopping addiction or something there. There's something when it comes to money that there is an impulse. There is a irrational feeling that grips you and makes you make certain choices or decisions, whether that is to help people you know you should not be helping, or whether it is spending money that you know you don't have, or counting money that isn't in your hand yet. There's something like that, or even the things you're spending your money on. And so the universe is saying whether you're addicted to substances, food, some of you might be out here getting the gourmet meals, I don't know. People, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. And then this card, not the right time, they're saying this is not the right time to make major moves right now. Right now is a time to kind of plug in the leaky holes, to really take stock of what's going on and to make plans. That is what I'm seeing. So like I said, Pile 1, if you would like to join me in the extended, we will be looking deeper into what money wants you to know, the best way to raise your vibration, as well as the best method for you to manifest money, as well as what your money situation in the near future is looking like, and guidance. So thank you so much once again. If you like the reading, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to also hear if you have any other suggestions for readings in the future on the channel. And if you like a personal reading where I can look into your personal situation, definitely feel free to book one with me. You can do it through my Etsy shop, and you'll find the link for that in the description box below. Take care, pile 1. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 2, let's look at your current energy in relationship to money. And I thought it would be perfect to use these cards right here. I do want to just point out that this is considered cardomancy, which pretty much just means I'll be doing the reading with playing cards instead of tarot. I also want to point out that the way I read cardomancy is a bit different from others. So for me, diamonds are wands and clubs are pentacles. Just want to put that out there for anyone who is familiar so that you understand my relationship to the cards. So, all that said, let's jump in. Okay, so what is pile 2's energy when it comes to money, Great Spirit? What is pile 2's energy when it comes to money? I'm hearing stop in the name of love for some reason. Interesting. I can hear a lot of sirens going off in the distance somewhere. Pile 2's energy when it comes to money. Pile 2's energy when it comes to money. Pile 2's energy when it comes to money. Okay. I feel sad for some reason. I don't know. Is it sad? I don't know. I feel like my eyes got watery. Maybe it's not sad. Let's see. Okay, we have 10 of Cups. Ooh, so I wonder if it's not that it's sad. It's like an overabundance. Maybe somebody blessed you, some money blessed you recently, and you're just feeling like overjoyed or something. What else? Your energy to money right now. Yeah. I'm hearing thank you, thankful. King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, okay. Pile 2. This is giving me somebody who saves, somebody who's trying to start saving, who just did start saving, somebody who has a big heart when it comes to money. Maybe somebody blessed your life, or maybe you are out here blessing other people. Got the King of Swords. Okay, I love this. Knight of Pentacles taking place, and the 9 of Swords. All right. This is overall good. This is overall very good. What I'm picking up on is that many of you in this pile, you have a very good head on your shoulders when it comes to money. You have a very good eye when it comes to making certain choices, possibly certain investments, giving advice, where to spend money, and also opportunities like where the money, I'm hearing where the money would be. Interesting. Your energy when it comes to money, I feel like many of you attract money easily. Like you're not even necessarily focused on it. And maybe that's why I was feeling the teary-eyedness, because it's more of a sense of, I don't know, maybe that's the energy that it is around you. Like people just feel grateful for your help, grateful for your assistance. Maybe you've helped a lot of people, or recently, like I said, someone has helped you. But I feel like this pile, you are methodical. You plan, you study, you could be working towards a career or a goal that you know in the long run, if you stay diligent and you stay smart about it, that you will gain more money. So definitely a lot of that coming through. Some of you could be cooks. Some of you could work as doctors or in a profession where your voice is important. Even could be something legal, like a lawyer. I mean, and it can be many professions that are taking place. I'm channeling for a lot of people, but I just get this energy of being cautious. So this 9 of Swords right here, this is not something I'm necessarily scared of. That's more of like a worry, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't really feel like that pertains to you. Now, you may have some financial worries or thoughts, but I feel like if anything, this is more of like what you avoid, like by being wise, by investing, by, you know, making smart choices and following the dream, you know, the overall goal, which could be get a house or finish school or like pay off debt, whatever it is, the long term thing that you are considering. I feel like this is more of just an acknowledgement. This is not something you're necessarily like dealing with and scared of. Your foresight, your wisdom allows you to avoid a lot of pitfalls when it comes to money. And when you do end up in certain situations, it's always a learning experience. It's always like, okay, what can I take from this? How can we turn this around? This pile turns things around. You know how to flip. There we go. You can flip something. Interesting. Wow. Anything else? I just heard sing. I don't know if someone here is a singer, writer, poet, artist, visionary. Some of you could literally support people who need funding, who need help with something. Maybe you're putting somebody through school or something. This is good. This is good energy. All right, let's look at your relationship currently to money. I'm sorry I didn't have anything more to say right here. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. And also, let me see. Here. Many of you, like I said, you attract it very easily because do you see this king? And do you see how... I hope it's focused. I'm sorry if it's not. Do you see how he has like a sword to his head? He thinks it, he feels it, he wants it, it comes to him. Especially with, you know, this King of Swords right here. He speaks it, he visualizes it, he manifests it. All right, so let's look into your current relationship with money. What is Pile 2's current relationship with money? I'm hearing something about a daughter for someone. I'm not sure why that's relevant, but Pile 2's relationship to money currently. That's enough for now. Okay. Okay, see, something with family. Something with family is very big here. I don't know if there's like maybe some family inheritance, family business, maybe even just building generational wealth, or there's something about like the family unit or like the community. I like this. Your money might be old for some of you, as in you might come from money. So your relationship with money is a bit deeper, a bit more established, a bit more solid. For others of you, you might be working towards that or just figuring out longevity. Like, it's not enough for you to just have. You're like, how do I make my money grow? How do I make it stay around? Like, you know, how do I keep it and maximize on it? Oh yes, the lilies. This is beautiful. This is beautiful energy. Your relationship with money is very positive. Let's just continue to look. Ooh, yes. You know what's funny is this card I usually read as something negative. This snake. Usually like a snake in someone's garden. But I don't pick that up here. Because of all the positivity, because of all the groundedness that's here, I feel like this snake is actually protecting. And so I feel like this snake, because these are apples, and this is making me think of like knowledge, wisdom, you know, golden apples. So I feel like your relationship with money is a safe one, is a secure one, is one where you are protected, where you are constantly learning, but also making wise choices. I feel like money to you is more of a means of how do I support the people I love, the things that I love. You know, there's some of you might be very successful very successful. You worked hard, or just, I don't know, just came from money. Money just comes to you. Like, this is a very positive energy here. And for those of you who perhaps it has not always been that way, your relationship with money may have been changing recently, may have taken a change. You might have come across some type of dealings or money or choices that will lead you to something better. Now, I did just hear for someone specific something about a mother. So for some of you, your money situation might improve if you something with like possibly distance with your mom, if there's something like intermingled with that. But there's a sense of protection here. Like, your money is protected. I feel like you make good choices. I feel like you have people around you who want to invest in you, who want to help you continue to invest. You might be helping others, positive relationships. This is beautiful. I really don't have much else to say. I'm sorry, group 2. Let's pull some guidance for you. Now, I will have an extended if you choose to join me over there. And in the extended, I will look at what does money want to say to you, like the abundance, like the vibration of abundance. What is its message to you? I'll also look into ways to manifest more, ways that might be more specific to, the energy of those who chose this pile, as well as the near future when it comes to abundance and money and any additional guidance from the universe. So that will all be in the extended if you are interested. But pile 2, you seem to be on such a positive path. So, thank you for tuning in. If I don't see you in the extended, that's fine. But let's look into guidance to you from the universe. So, great angels, whoa. All right. Great angels, any guidance to those who chose pile 2 in regards to their finances, money? I'm hearing don't holler. I don't know what that means. Don't holler. Anything else? They want me to use this one. Energy. Great angels, do you have any message for those who chose number 2 in regards to finances, money, their vibration of money? Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. I love that. I love that. So for those of you who, like I said, if you are investing in the future, something that will bring you more money, bring you more abundance, the universe is letting you know something's going to give quite soon. A breakthrough is at hand. Mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. I love this. And I kind of wanted to say when I was shuffling this deck that something with healing or medicine was coming through. So I don't know if for some of you you're like in medical school, or maybe something with medical bills, or I don't know, investing in something that could really help others heal or something like that, maybe healthcare or a wellness business. But I just feel like for whatever reason, this pile has a very healing relationship with money. So you might be healing generational trauma, wounds, issues that revolved around money. You might be helping other people to do that. And your money, like the way you use it, might be invested in other ways that actually bring healing to others. We have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Absolutely. So everything, like I said, a lot of you are getting out of scarcity mindset if you've ever been in it, or helping other people to get out of that mindset. A lot of you are, leaving a certain way of living. You have now entered into and are currently in the process of walking into a new way of life. perhaps a new financial class. There's something going on here where, like I said, there is a lot of healing taking place. There's a lot of breaking mindsets that came around money, maybe bad habits that went with money. With this healing, connecting, mending, you might be making relationships, networking, doing different things that are putting you into places with people who understand finances, understand money, maybe are helping you to make it or to spend it in ways that align with your values. Compromise, I think that's really beautiful. Compromise can also deal with something with the courts. So if you had to settle something, maybe perhaps you receive a settlement of something. Also, just compromise can be about give and take. So you have a very good balance already when it comes to spending as well as investing. And then last but not least, don't stop. Oh, okay. Okay, so the universe is saying you're on the right path. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful. Even if some of these are just ideas that you're about to put into play and quite haven't yet, the universe is saying that you are doing an amazing job. Money loves you. Money is going to find you. And the big thing is, it's not that money doesn't love other people. It's the fact that it really is about our vibration and whether we are attuned to the vibration of money. And many people aren't for many different reasons. Whether it's something from the past, whether it's trauma, whether it's their own fear, or maybe them having more money in their life would hurt them at that time because they're not healed enough to handle it. However, I feel like those of you who chose pile 2, you can handle the wealth that you are manifesting and growing and receiving. So that is beautiful. As I said, if you would like to see me in the extended, please feel free to come over. If not, thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love and light, lots of positive energy. Also, if you happen to like this reading, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm also looking to get more ideas on the type of videos you would like to see on the channel. So if you happen to have a suggestion that would be great for the community, I would love to hear it in the comments below. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my Etsy shop, where you can find a link for that in the description box below. But thank you so much, Pile 2. Take care.